Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
It took 29 days to find a body in the search for missing British teen Jay Slater after he vanished in Tenerife on June 17. Spanish police called off a search of the mountainous terrain of his last known location after 12 days scouring ravines, buildings and hillsides. The 19-year-old apprentice bricklayer from Oswald, in Lancashire, appeared to have disappeared without a trace after leaving an Airbnb near the remote village of Masca, which he had visited after a rave. He was last seen walking north into the mountains instead of catching the bus south to Los Cristianos, where he'd been staying with friends. One of those friends, Lucy May Law, spoke to him over the phone shortly before 9 a.m. He said he was lost and thirsty, with a phone about to run out of battery. The missing teenager has not been seen since. usnews.co.uk has compiled a timeline of Jay's disappearance, from where he was last seen to the discovery of a body on Monday, July 15. Jay Slater attends the NRG Music Festival at the Papagayo nightclub in Playa de las Americas with his friends, including Lucy Law, 18, and Brad Hargreaves, 19. Jay leaves the party and gets into a car with two men, including Ayub Qasim, 31, and another unnamed man he had met in the days prior. They drive to an Airbnb some 40 minutes away just north of Masca, a village in the mountainous northwest, stopping to buy a fizzy drink on the way. Qasim said he offered Jay a blanket, phone charger, cigarette and a towel in case he wanted a shower. The 31-year-old said he and his friend went to sleep. 7:30 a.m., Jay posts a picture on Snapchat showing him wrapped in a blanket, holding a cigarette, at the doorway of a property, tagged with the location Parque Rural de Teno. He is seen wearing a gray t-shirt with a green stripe. 8 a.m., Jay asks Ofelia Medina Hernandez, owner of the Holiday Let, when the next bus south to Los Cristianos is. She signals 10 a.m. Qasim sees Jay putting trainers on and offers to drive him back to Los Cristianos when he's properly awake. But Jay said he wanted to get food. Ofelia then drives past him minutes later walking uphill along the road, in the opposite direction to Los Cristianos. 8:15 a.m., Jay calls his friend Brad Hargreaves, who encouraged the teenager to turn his location on and order a taxi instead of facing a 14-hour walk. Brad heard a sound like when you walk on gravel, suggesting Jay had left the road, before another call came through and Jay said, "I'll ring you back, I'll ring you back." 8:50 a.m., the teenager makes a final phone call to his friend Lucy May Law. He says he is in the middle of mountains with nothing around, and that he needs water. Then the phone cuts out, with his battery dying. According to the last location on his mobile phone, he is at Rural de Teno Park, a mountainous area of a national park, around 10 hours' walk from his apartment complex. 9:04 a.m., police in Tenerife are alerted, and Jay's friend Lucy contacts the British Embassy. A spokesperson for the Foreign Office said, "We are supporting the family of a British man who has been reported missing in Spain and are in contact with the local authorities." 2 p.m., his friends begin circulating a description of Jay, including the clothes he was wearing. Jay's friends begin searching the mountainous area where his phone last pinged his location. There is still no trace of him. Spanish police and mountain rescue teams begin searching as well. Sniffer dogs and a helicopter are also deployed to the scene. Ayub Qasim and his friend return to the UK after speaking with police who say they don't have any relevance whatsoever for the case. 11:35 a.m., Jay's mother Debbie Duncan and brother Zach board a flight to Tenerife. 2:30 p.m., Debbie posts an appeal on Facebook, pleading that anyone with information about her son's whereabouts to contact her. The search is briefly moved to the Los Cristianos area due to a potential sighting, but the lead is discounted. The operation in the national park is resumed again. Local residents living in Tenerife begin to distribute missing posters in the hopes of finding Jay and bringing him safely home. There is still no sign of the teenager, and a scarcity of any leads about what has happened to him. His friend Lucy launches a GoFundMe page to pay for the living costs of his family while they are in Spain. Lancashire police confirms it has